Hello, so to start off my walking tour, I'm going to start on my street, which is 54th Street, and it's right off of Montezuma Road and right across from Hardy Elementary School. Alright, I'm coming up to Montezuma, the crossing of 54th Street, and we can begin to see elementary school, which is right across the way. So the neighborhood I'm doing is the College Avenue area, which is in a part of the Mid-City region in San Diego. It's pretty much dominated by SDSU, and when we walk up the hill, we will see that. As I walk up the hill, we can note that the college area is bordered by the west by Kensington and Talmadge, and up here on the east, it's going to be bordered by the city of La Mesa. All right, I'm continuing my walk on Montezuma towards College, which is east, and we can see that it's pretty full of cars on the spot. Most kids tend to try to want to get a spot there because it's free. The surrounding neighborhoods are all designated B permits, which permits obviously anyone to park there who does not reside in a house, and you only get 4 permits for a house. And this street is really known for traffic. Traffic is terrible when classes get out, and it just makes everyone angry. Okay, so I finally made it up to the campus right on Campanile and Montezuma, and like I said before, it pretty much dominates the entire college area as well as its presence, and the students mostly reside in the areas behind the campuses due to its close proximity. Now, student housing and where that housing is has become quite the controversial topic, especially at this point in time, mainly because property values, not necessarily property values, but what the landlords tend to rent the houses at can be pretty steep, especially for college students. So this is pushing, and I know from personal experience, that we kind of create these houses into mini dorms. So let's say like these bedroom, like a lot of these houses are quite large, 6 bedrooms. We tend to fill every bedroom just to cut the price, in sixth. And that really helps us out a lot. But then some permanent residents that aren't students seem to have problems with this. They think that we don't care about the property, just the house just gets trashed and blah, blah, blah. But there really is no other place for us to go, and so that's a problem. I'm here on Mary Lane, and we can just tell by the amount of cars that are parked on the street how many students live here, and once again, everyone has the B permit. Alright, so here is the infamous College Avenue on Montezuma, and this intersection tends to get pretty backed up due to students leaving the parking structures over there on the east side. And then over here we have some new development that's coming in. It's coming in pretty steep and it's sort of not doing any justice to Pablo's Shoe Repair. I'm not sure if you heard of that. It's literally right on the other side, and it's getting just shot down. Also, this intersection, in my opinion, is pretty dangerous. All of this traffic and college kids that are drinking, it really does not mix. And I have seen people get hit. I've seen people just run across the street, and it is pretty dark over here, so it's really hard for drivers to see anyone like this, actually. Over here, when we point south on College, is El Cajon Boulevard, and El Cajon Boulevard does have a pretty good shopping center. It has like a bond, stuff like that. And it does get pretty busy. Just turning left on Dollar Cone is never any fun for me. Over here on the right is going to be some sorority houses and just Greek Circle in its entirety. And then once again, we can see how the area is dominated by SCSU. So now I'm walking north on College Avenue, and here's all the new South Campus Plaza right across from 7-Eleven, Starbucks. Although it's new and pretty, there still seems to be the common issue of homelessness, especially outside the 7-Eleven area. And I know that seems to make students who live right behind that uncomfortable, as well as across the street. So even though there's a heavy police presence, nothing seems to really change. Alright, so the college area has two trolley points here, the SCSU and the one over by Alvarado Hospital. Our transit station also holds like a bus plaza, which has a lot of bus routes coming through the campus and then dispersing south on College Avenue. One thing that I did forget to mention was, even after the implementation of the trolley line running straight through campus, it really has not submissed like any traffic whatsoever. And where I'm walking to right now, I'm going to show you where it gets the worst and my secret way for getting around it. Okay, so since walking north on College Avenue on the left side, there is no sidewalk, I decided to walk through campus, how to get to the spot and how to show you the borders of the College Avenue area. So, from which I hope we all know, the whole entire college area pretty much sits on top of this little plateau we have up here that pretty much overlooks the entire A. I know there's some really great views on campus, and if you're just like a normal resident just driving down this way, you can get a good glimpse of the A. And this is where it really like backs up, like right over here is where it's going to be non-stop traffic once classes get out. And yeah. And then here's north on College. Alright, as you can see here is the trolley line that comes from the Alvarado station, which goes straight underground to the SCSU Transit. And this comes from like this Alvarado Apartments, and right next is the Alvarado Hospital, and then that overlooks the 8 as well. Here's just some more neighborhoods in the college area, mostly resided by students.